This program explores conspiracy theories, speculative ideologies, science fiction, fantasy, philosophical discussions, and alternate interpretations of reality. Viewer discretion is advised, and we encourage critical thinking while engaging with these narratives. Throughout history, some of the most iconic celebrities have passed away under mysterious circumstances. But what if their deaths were staged? Could it be that these legends chose to escape the pressures of fame and start anew? In this episode, we delve into the stories of Bruce Lee, Elvis Presley, Tupac Shakur, Michael Jackson, and Bill Hicks, exploring the motives behind their supposed deaths and their rumored reappearances in unexpected forms. Bruce Lee, the legendary martial artist, was officially 1.72 meters tall according to most records. However, sources suggest he may have been closer to 1.68 meters. This discrepancy is particularly noticeable in Enter the Dragon, where Lee appears to be the same height as Bolo Yeung, who is 1.68 meters tall. Given his status as a martial arts icon, maintaining a larger-than-life image was critical. Officially, his death was attributed to cerebral edema, but many believe the circumstances surrounding his death were far too mysterious to accept at face value. Adding to the speculation is the unfinished nature of his final project, The Game of Death. Originally titled The Shrine of Ultimate Bliss during its early development, The Game of Death was a martial arts film Bruce Lee was working on at the time of his death. The plot of the movie involves a martial artist faking his death to escape his enemies and later returning to seek revenge. This storyline has led many to believe that Lee's untimely passing may have been a case of life imitating art. Although the film was later completed using body doubles and released posthumously in 1978, fans point to the original script and Lee's creative involvement as further evidence that his death might have been a carefully planned ruse. Conspiracies suggest that Lee, weary of the pressures of fame and the personal struggles tied to his career, staged his death to preserve his legendary status. To maintain anonymity, some theorists believe he re-emerged as Dennis Chan, a lesser-known martial artist who appeared in the Kickboxer series alongside Jean-Claude Van Damme. The combination of Lee's rumored frustrations with the film industry, the unfinished nature of The Game of Death, and the similarities between him and Dennis Chan has kept this theory alive decades after his death. Elvis Presley, the king of rock and roll, officially died in 1977. However, countless sightings and theories claim that Elvis faked his death to escape the pressures of fame, his health issues and financial problems. He was reportedly exhausted and no longer interested in maintaining his larger-than-life persona. Numerous witnesses claim to have seen Elvis alive in the years following his death, including a well-known sighting at a Burger King in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Some even believe that Elvis made cameo appearances in movies as an extra, relishing his new life as an ordinary man. These sightings, coupled with suspicious details surrounding his death, keep the legend alive. Tupac Shakur, one of the most iconic rappers of all time, was officially declared dead in 1996 following a drive-by shooting. However, his death has been surrounded by speculation and conspiracy theories ever since. Tupac himself seemed to hint at such possibilities in his music and persona, leaving behind cryptic messages for fans to decode. A central part of the theory involves his alias, Machiavelli, under which he released the album The Don Killuminati The 7-Day Theory shortly before his death. The name Machiavelli is believed by some to be an anagram for "am alive," though others argue this interpretation is a stretch. More significantly, Tupac derived the name from Niccolò Machiavelli, the Renaissance philosopher, who wrote about faking one's death to outwit enemies, a choice that seems deliberate and symbolic. Additionally, Tupac's lyrics often included themes of reincarnation and resurrection. Songs like Hail Mary and Blasphemy contain lines like "come back reincarnated" and references to outliving his enemies, which many fans interpret as his way of signaling that he planned to disappear and return on his own terms. These cryptic messages, combined with Tupac's larger-than-life image, have fueled theories that he faked his death to escape the pressures of fame or threats to his life. Tupac's height, around 5 feet 9 inches, 175 centimeters, was often exaggerated to fit his tough guy persona, with rumors suggesting he wore special shoes to appear taller. Some believe Tupac now performs as Akil the MC, an underground rapper whose voice and physical appearance bear a striking resemblance to Tupac's. Michael Jackson, the king of pop, officially passed away in 2009 from cardiac arrest caused by a reported overdose of prescription drugs. However, many fans and conspiracy theorists believe that Jackson faked his death to escape mounting legal troubles, financial issues, and the relentless pressures of fame. One of the most intriguing aspects of this theory is the timing and symbolism surrounding Jackson's final project, This Is It. Originally planned as a farewell tour, the title of the tour and accompanying documentary seems eerily prophetic. Many believe the phrase, "This is it," was Jackson's way of signaling the end, not just of his career, but of his public persona altogether. The project's sudden conclusion with his death only adds fuel to the idea that this was part of a carefully orchestrated exit. Shortly after his death, a mysterious figure named Dave appeared on television, claiming to be a close friend of Jackson. Fans have pointed out striking similarities between Dave's voice, mannerisms, and facial structure and those of Jackson himself, leading many to believe that Jackson had used his resources and expertise in disguise to craft a new identity. Some even speculate that the extravagant nature of This Is It was part of his plan to leave behind a lasting legacy while allowing him to retreat into anonymity. Was This Is It more than just an artistic swan song? Could it have been Jackson's way of preparing the world for his death, while simultaneously setting the stage for a quieter, hidden life? Bill Hicks, a legendary comedian known for his fearless critiques of society and thought-provoking humor, died in 1994 at the age of 32 from pancreatic cancer. Before his death, Hicks often joked about quitting comedy and starting a new chapter in his life. Shortly after his passing, Alex Jones emerged as a prominent figure in the world of conspiracy theories. The theory that Hicks and Jones are the same person stems from their striking physical resemblance, vocal similarities, and shared inclination toward controversial, anti-establishment rhetoric. However, the most peculiar detail fueling this theory came in 2004, when Alex Jones received an award or recognition in tribute to Bill Hicks, commemorating 10 years since his death. Supporters of the theory argue that this moment was a subtle nod to the supposed truth, that Hicks, disillusioned with comedy, staged his death and reinvented himself as Alex Jones, using his new platform to continue his critique of society in a more direct and impactful way. Whether these stories are rooted in truth or merely the product of overactive imaginations, they continue to captivate us. Could these figures truly have escaped their public lives and forged new paths? Or are these stories just the myths we create to keep their legends alive?